All right, so back at it for round 2. All right, so here's the bolt that connects the flywheel to the transmission from up here. So as you can see, down here is how I'm able to get them out. So just taking an 18 ratcheting wrench, and then you'll have to hold the flywheel, but then break this loose. But once you do that, you can break it loose and then just take it off. All right, guys, so we only got these 2 upper bolts for the transmission, and then we'll be completely separated. All right, so as you can see here, we are completely separated. See that? Completely separated. So here's the deal. I'm just gonna lower this down, take the exhaust off, and then we'll hoist this bad boy out of here. All right, slowly, slowly, slowly. All right, I think that's all she's gonna give us, guys. All right, so as you can see, there's our exhaust. It's completely open, and so it'll be a lot easier to get to now. So that's literally the only thing that we got to remove, and then we can pull this engine. So I got the exhaust removed, and here's the deal, guys. I did not take those 4 bolts out. I actually just removed the header completely from the engine because there's a bottom left bolt on that on that exhaust that is almost impossible to get off. But at this point, we're ready for our hoist. Look at this, guys. Just a little tight right here, so kind of gotta like wiggle around. All right, so before we can pull this out officially, right back here, it's got those 2 lines right there. So you gotta bust those off the power steering plug. All right, that's it. She's free. Oh, we gotta go a little bit. That. All right, guys, so here's the dual overhead cams right here, and these are both seized up. So here's the deal. I couldn't even get these to turn. All right, so let's go ahead and rip this thing open. All right, guys, so here's the deal. This is why I don't really mind getting used motors, because literally they come fully loaded with everything. They came with spark plugs, wires, the intake, coil, tensioner. Guys, motor mount. I mean, come on. You guys remember that white Buick that I put the engine in, and I got the engine and transmission from the dealership? Well, that literally came bone dry. Came with literally nothing. Not even a freaking spark plug. No spark plugs, fuel injectors, nothing. This is a first, so take a look at this. I went to remove this hose clamp, and someone left their socket on here. Looks like I got a new socket. Look how old this thing is. That's one of those I just had it moments. All right, out with the old and in with the new. We're almost in there. All right, there we go. All right, guys, so how I'm going to attach these the best way I know how is, you see this bottom bolt right here? So, all right, so it actually goes in that hole, and it's really, it's not hard. See that? So I can actually handle that by hand. So I'm gonna thread this in a couple turns, and then I'm gonna lower it down, and hopefully that'll pivot it a little bit so I can get these top bolts in. All right, so as you guys can tell, great success. So this bolt actually does not go there. I just put it there because it was the longest one and I wanted to pivot. So here's the deal. I accidentally just broke this freaking hose. Literally, I couldn't have been more careful, but it just snapped. So I'm gonna have to go get another hose. So of course, this cannot be bought at O'Reilly, AutoZone, or Advance. So here's the deal. I'm gonna run down to the salvage yard. It closes in about an hour. So, and they stop letting people in about 30 minutes. So we gotta book it.